Page 11, the chase. The idea here is it sort of gives the illusion of a chase going on somewhere. It's background music for a chase. A lot of fast-moving notes. Okay, but they have to be accurate and even, so don't go chasing too fast here. 4/4 time and 1 flat in the key signature. We're either in F major or D minor. If you look at the piece, look at the end. I look at the end. You're here. We're in a D minor mode there. I'm guessing this is D minor. As far as the scales go, do all the scales with that key signature. That's F major and D minor, and go ahead and do the arpeggios too. This moves. Let's make sure the fingering is working okay. In the right hand, you come in on beat 4. 4. And go nice and slow and connect everything. 4. That fingering is kind of standard for this kind of pattern. You get it a lot in music, and that's a good finger. Because you can just go up and down the keyboard with that. You should do it in both hands. You should do it in both hands. It's a standard fingering. But this is good. They give you that natural sign in the first full measure, and parentheses again is not needed. It's a natural anyway, it's just a courtesy sign telling you make sure it's a G natural. Then come up. The third finger. I like that fingering, that's good. Then you do it again. Now generally with a sequence, we like to finger each iteration or each pattern of the sequence the same. So that last line, it's here, 4, 1, 4, and they changed it at the end here. That's because of that black key. And the C sharp, that would put us here. So we adjust that fingering just a little bit for that. We just stay there. That's fine. Otherwise, if we didn't have a C sharp there, we could do a 1/4 again. So it's the same pattern. That pattern, that sequence, are going up different. It doesn't matter what direction it's going. The point is, in a sequence, you try and finger each iteration or each pattern in the sequence the same if you can. And you have to adjust for black notes occasionally. Left hand's got block chords here. 4 chord. You can do that if you don't want, you've got really big hands, you can do that otherwise here. Third line is here, and then come up. Okay. Slowly. Okay, apparently they turned a corner or something there. And then took off again. I don't know. For the articulation, you're slurring the right hand. But these are short staccato here. You don't do finger staccato with a chord. You got to do here. If it's really loud, you do the arm. But this is loud, but that's for the right hand. So the left hand can be here. Just want that pulsing, that underlying pulsing thing going is all, to support what's happening in the right hand. Third line, second measure. There's a marcato there. Give a little, that's a major accent. Make it stand out, and then go back in the background. Now at the end, last measure, you have 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, off. This is staccato, staccato. 2 ways of interpreting it. One is play it exactly as written. So this is, after you play that, that has to finish the beat before it comes up. So it's 1, 2, 3, off. Or just bring them both up at the same time. And if they really wanted that, they could have notated it that way. So it's more of interpreting it. you can, if you want, bring both hands up at the same time there at the end. Some teachers would say, no, don't you do that. You play it the way it's written. I'm saying when you're learning it, you play it the way it's written, but when you get into interpreting it, yeah. And then finally, the speed. Allegro, I call Allegro fast. Some people call Allegro happy. To me, this is faster than Allegretto. But it's got to be accurate. What can you do with these eighth notes? If this is your Allegro, that's it. That's close enough. You play it your Allegro. Don't play it my Allegro or somebody else's. Now, the only dynamic marking they give you is at the beginning, loud. You don't have to play it all loud. I mean, it is a chase. It's exciting. Yes, it's getting out there and make the blood pressure go up and all that. But it's nice to have a little bit of some dynamic change somewhere, at least. But you need to feel it. So learn it well enough that you start feeling the chase. And if you feel a little louder or softer in places, go for it. And by that I mean the melody. The left hand just stays in the background. You're just keeping time in the left hand is all. Except for the one marcato note where you bring that out. Yeah.